What's up, guys? Super excited for today's video. In today's video, we're gonna dive a lot into A-Leads, which is a B2B platform that I'm currently using for my lead generation agency. And I've switched over from using Apollo, Lusha, all the other lead scraping platforms. And I must say that this platform is definitely the best one that I've used so far. And the good thing about A-Leads is that they are actually verifying all of the leads before you are using them in your campaigns. So you don't need to pay for a verification tool on top of using A-Leads. And I've been super happy with the results that I've gotten in terms of my bounce rate has gone down and my reply rates has gone up. And overall, just the quality of the leads has just been perfect. So quickly, just wanted to show you how you can actually sign up for a free trial. I'm not getting anything out of this. I just want you guys to use the best possible platform out there. So this is just a quick tutorial on how to set up. So you want to go to aleads.co, then you can click on pricing. Then you will display it with these three different pricing plans. So there will be 5,000, 12,000, and 30,000 credits per month. And how the credit system works is that you are getting emails, verified emails for 1 credit, then you get a verified phone number for 15 credits. So that means you can get 5,000 emails, 12,000 emails, or 30,000 emails per month, or you can get 333 phone numbers, 800 phone numbers, or 2,000 phone numbers per month. And when I say emails and phone numbers, you're also getting a lot of other data like first name, last name, LinkedIn, company LinkedIn website. All of these things is also inside of the platform. But it's just so you know how the credit system works. I will highly suggest you guys to try it out. There's a 3-day free trial, and you will be on the boost plan where you will get 50 credits for free. So you can try it out for yourself, see it's actually good. And then the most important thing when it comes to A-Leads is that they actually update their data daily, weekly, and then the whole platform is actually updated once a month. And then what they do is that they real time verify all of the leads. So that means that once we are exporting those leads, they are actually running it through a tech stack to make sure that these emails or phone numbers that we're either emailing or calling is actually valid and verified and is attached to the person that you're actually looking for, which is super, super important when it comes to both cold calling and sending cold emails. Because if you're sending to emails that doesn't work or it's not attached to the person, either you don't get a response, you will land in spam, it will hurt your deliverability, which will eventually hurt your infrastructure of your cold emails, and it's going to burn your email accounts and it's going to burn your domains. And we definitely don't want that. So that's why I have switched over to using A-Leads. As I said, been really happy with the results. But this video, we're going to dive a little bit deeper into the platform. It's just going to be a beginner-friendly tutorial on how to use it. And for you Apollo users, you can see that it looks a lot like Apollo in terms of the search filters. So that's very, very good because that's going to help us out a lot. But yeah, let's go into the platform. So we're going to go here because I already have an account. So I'm already inside of the platform here. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on Lead Finder. And then here on the lead finder is where we can actually find our leads. So first of all, it's really important that we know who do we want to contact, what is our ICP, which is ideal customer profile for you guys that don't know that. So for example, if you are running a cold email agency and you're working with marketing agencies, then you have the option of finding those people in here. It could also be that you are working with construction companies or whatever it is that you guys are working with. Find out first who you want to target, then go into A-Leads and find those context numbers. So the most important thing when it comes to your ICP is the industry. You want to know what kind of people inside of the company you want to target. What is a decision maker for you that's going to decide on if they need your service or not. Then you're going to figure out where are these people located. We're also going to figure out, does the company need to have a specific size for us to be able to help them? Do they have any any terms of technology that they need to have in the tech stack for us to be able to provide our service? Then we also need to calculate that into our consideration when it comes to building out the ICP. We also want to know why are they a deal for our company? How can we help them? Because that's going to really help when it comes to our cold emails and actually making that work. So what we're going to do, just going to scratch my head a little bit here. So what we're going to do is that we are taking all of that information that we have about our ICP. For this specific example, I just want to go over construction companies and finding that inside of A-Leads. So what I'm going to do first is figure out, okay, do we have the construction company in the industry section. We do have that. So we're searching for construction, pressing that in. Then we can see, okay, we have 16.1 million leads in the whole world that is inside of the construction industry. Then what we're going to do is, okay, how many employees do they actually need to have in this specific company? Do we have any criteria in terms of that? And let's just do small to, I would say, medium-sized businesses. That's going to be our client for today. Then we're going to figure out, okay, where are these people located? So we're going to go to location. Here you have the option of filtering location for the person, but also for the company. So if it doesn't matter to you where the person or the company is located, then you can just skip one of these. Of course, you want to have the location on. So for this section, we're going to do United States. For the person, we want that to be located in the United States. And we also want the company to be located in the United States because that's where we operate. Okay, cool. So now we're making sure that both the company and the person is actually located in United States. You can narrow this more down. If you are working more locally, then you can see you can target both city, state, and country. So that's also an important note to have. Then what we're going to do is, okay, for these medium-sized businesses, small to medium-sized businesses, who will actually make a decision in terms of what we're offering, which is called email in this matter. So we want to find owner. We want to do CEO. We want to do founder. Then we also want actually co-owner. Then we want to type in co-founder. And then we're going to do head of marketing. That will probably be good for us again. And then we're going to have, for this example, CMO, which is Chief Marketing Officer. And we're going to leave it at that. So that gives us 48,125 people, as you can see down here. So now we got a list of people that we want to target. That is not really anything I would change to this list because I don't have other criteria. So I don't have any revenue criteria. I don't have any technologies that they need to have in the tech stack for us to be able to do our service because we offer cold email. So we can install that into the company. And so what we're going to do here is just take a quick look at the first page, maybe click a few companies, see does they actually fit what we're looking for. If it do, then perfect, then we're on the right track. What I then wanted you to do is save the search so you can go back to it if you wanted to do another search inside of this specific industry. So what you do is you press save filters, or just going to move my face a little bit over here. Then I just wanted to give it a name so I can remember what it is that I'm looking for. So then I would say construction, construction, US. Then I'm gonna do two to 200 employee. So then I know that's what I'm searching for here. Great. Now the now the search is saved, and we know with this specific criteria, our TAM is 48,000 people. So let's say we are having the boost plan, which was 12,000 credits per month. That gives us around a wiggle room of 4 months to go through this search here. So what we will do is scraping this over and over again over the couple of months. And you might think, okay, but Simon, don't I then get duplicates of leads that I've already gotten? And no, because the system already knows which leads we have gotten and which leads we have already exported. So that means that if you do a search right now for 12,000 people, you get those 12,000 emails, and then you do another search of 12,000, then A-Leads already knows, okay, Simon actually got these 12,000 people. So now we're going to do another 12,000 so he doesn't get the same leads because we don't want duplicates, of course, in our campaigns, which is also is something that it sees once you upload a lead list to your sending tool of choice, then you always will be figuring out, is there any duplicates in the lead list or not? But once this is done, we can either choose to do specific people that we wanted to extract. So if we wanted to do 1, 2, 3, 4, let's just do 4 for that matter, then you can export these. So you click them, press export selected, and then it will only be these 4 people. But we don't want that in this case, so we're going to remove it. Then we're going to go over to bulk export. And then I'm going to give my list a name. So again, just something that we can remember. It is already here. And then we will figure out, okay, how many leads do we want to extract for the first search? I will probably just do 5,000. And then we need to figure out, do we cold email these people as we are doing? Do we call the businesses? Do we reach out to them on LinkedIn? Because all the profiles will come with LinkedIn profiles as well. In this matter, we just want to click what we want. So we can enrich leads with emails here. So then we're going to do that. Then we also have the option of exporting leads to connected CRM. I'm going to show you that in 2 seconds where you can do that. But you can connect your CRM system of choice. They also offer an API key to integrate with your either CRM system of choice or sending tool of choice. And then you can just directly take the leads, get it into your CRM system or sending platform, and instead of downloading the CSV file. That's also really important. You also actually have the option of getting the leads without the personal phone, personal email. That costs half a credit. So that means if you have 12,000 credits per month and you're not looking for phone or email, then you can get 24,000 people per month exported from A-Leads. That's also really cool. But all the lead list will come with first name, last name, all of these things, but also the info email of the company and the company phone number. So you can also call that if you wanted to do that. But in this case, we're just going to do leads, and then it will say, okay, it costs 5,000 credits. And then once it rolls, if I click now on create export, it will run through the verification system. And then no matter if I get 4 through 3.5K leads, then I'm knowing that these leads is actually verified and I can just plug them directly into Instantly. And then I know I can save to them. They are promising 1% bounce rate. And I just want you guys to remember when you're looking at bounces in your campaigns, before when I used Apollo, I got up to 8% bounce rate, which was, yeah, just terrible. And I switched over to A-Leads. Now I'm looking at 1 to maximum 3%. But some of the bounce rate is not due to the leads, and we just need to remember that we can still get bounces even though it's promised 1% bounce. And bounces can be due to a lot of different things, your infrastructure, stuff like that. So please look at the messages that you're getting when it is bouncing. Just a quick note on that. But yeah, so once we've clicked on quick export, it will actually go through their tech stack and make sure, okay, is this leads valid or not? Once that is done, we can actually go on 2 separate ways. We can go under my files, then the file will be here, but we can also go under the home page and then the files will be displayed here. Then you can see, okay, then you can see, okay, how many leads were you getting? How many emails is it? And then that's it. Then I said before, I wanted to show you how you can integrate either your sending tool of choice or your CRM system. So what you're going to do here is go under integration. They have, I'm going to move my face. They have 3 integrations right now, which is with HubSpot, Email Bison, and Instantly. So if you're using anything else than these, then you need to go to settings. There will be this developer API key. Sorry for making my face bigger, but then there is this developer API key that you can use to integrate with your setting tool of choice, which is pretty cool. But yeah, then once that is done, we are actually finished with the search. I'm gonna make my face a little bit smaller here. There we go. But then we are done with our search and we can actually send these people an email. So this is the quickly breakdown on how to use A-Leads. I hope you guys will try it out just for your own sake because it is really good. And I haven't used a platform that has been so easy to use and got me so good list of leads. So please feel free to try it out. The link again will be in the description. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. See you in the next one.